Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm actually on my way to a rheumatology appointment, and so I was like, why not try to film that appointment? So stay tuned. I had to stop first and get me something that I don't need. I'll show you if I can flip this camera. Oh wait, I can't, but this is what I got. A sweet tea and lemonade mix, which is what I don't need, but I wanted one. So anyway, stay tuned. I'm about to drive. And I'll see you in a minute. I think I might be late. I probably shouldn't have stopped for that drink, but I don't know. You know, I just haven't had something in a while. You just want it. So yeah, let's stop by McAllister's. My appointment's at 12:30, so we'll see. It's 12:15, and I'm about 15 minutes away. So I'll be right on time, I guess. But we shall see. I'm at the light, so I'll be back. Okay, so here, and I'm not as late as I thought I was gonna be. Put my seatbelt back on. Let me park, and then so I made it. Oh, let me put my car in park. That would be important. And I'm gonna get something to drink. It's 12:28. And I got my mask. Got my parking ticket. And now we can go. Let's see here. All right. So, lock my door. Put my mask on when I go inside. Okay. Just pay attention. Ooh.
Fever, shortness of breath, or a dry.
I'm glad you guys are taking these precautions.
Yeah, I'm gonna recheck yours with this one a little bit. If you'll stand a little bit, it says 99.1. So
Okay.
You have to come closer to that.
Okay.
I know it's a 6-beat thing, but 98.8. You're good.
Good.
So when you walk in,
Uh-huh.
instead of going in and signing in,
Uh-huh.
there's 2 X's on the floor.
Okay.
As you go towards the check-in girls, just stand on one of those X's, okay? And
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna check you in.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, how are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm good.
Who are you seeing today?
Dr. Shirky,
Your name?
Courtney Williams.
Everything's the same as Williams?
Yes. That's perfect. So they don't like filming in the office, so I can't really film, but I'm gonna try to sneak some footage. Basically, she just took my blood pressure and checked on my medication, and that's it. And I'll be back.
I promise you, you feel like it. Okay, just gotta find it again with the glove on. Big stick.
Oh, you get it?
We got it.
Yay, you're always good.
Thank you.
So I'm all done. I did not record me in the room with my doctor because I didn't want to ask if I could film. Just not comfortable with that yet, but it was a very basic visit. he just asked, you know, had I had any recent flares and if you know, if I've had any issues in since the last visit, which I have not. Let me get some sanitizer. And I haven't had any issues, so that's always good. I've had some minor flares within the last month, but I noticed for me, within the last couple of weeks, honestly. But I noticed for me, my flares get worse the closer it is. Hold on 1 second. Okay. The closer it is time for me to get an injection, I can take this mask off. That is when the flares start coming in, like within like I know I'm about to inject myself this weekend, so the last week and a half or so I've had a couple of flares, and so and I know why. Number one, diet. Now, what did I do with that little parking thing? Can't get out of the gate without it. Shoot. Did I drop it? Oh, it was in my lap. So yeah, so for me, I know when it's time. Like my body lets me know like when it's time for me to have an injection. And he also asked questions, you know, like, how's the whole, you know, trying to conceive thing going? He's well aware of the difficulties that we're having, and so I updated him on that, what we're planning on doing. And that was it. So it's very basic. He checked my joints. There's like, there's some definite, I don't know if you could tell, but there's swelling there, see, in my joints. And then my middle finger still, but it's actually gone down here. Swelling there. And you know, one way you could tell or to check if you know, have arthritis, check your joints. If you have like your joints feel bouncy, like check that joint right there, that bone. Just touch it, and if it feels rubbery and bouncy, then there's inflammation in there. That's a telltale sign. I didn't know that until I got diagnosed myself. So yeah, and you could tell, like, look at that. You could just tell, like, my bone is, well, I can tell because now that I know what to look for. Oh crap! Are you freaking? I did not know my camera stopped recording. So I was saying previously that I could tell, you know, by my joints when they're bouncy that there's inflammation there, which is basically arthritis in that joint. And you could check that yourself. Sometimes you might not even have like pain for a while, but you could kind of check to see if you have that little bouncy feeling in your joints, and then you could start doing the things necessary to prevent any more joint damage. Because that's basically what that is. That bounciness is, I wish I had like better equipment. I keep saying I'm gonna go get my camera equipment, but I haven't yet, so I'm still filming from my phone. I need to go to my parents' house and get it, and I haven't. So I'm dealing with one hand right now. But I wanted to show you guys. I guess I could show you in another video like what to check for. So yeah, so those are just the simple, you know, basic. It's a standard appointment. I go every 4 weeks. Every 4 weeks for labs because I am on Plaquenil. Plaquenil is a drug. I honestly don't know what it does for rheumatoid arthritis, but I will tell you, ever since I've been on it, I've seen a difference in how I felt. I've been on it for about a year and a half now, and it's also the same drug that's currently being used to treat coronavirus, so that's pretty cool. And but it's also a strong drug. It can cause blindness, so I have to also go to an eye doctor. I see an eye doctor every year, not just for new glasses, but because they have to do a test just to make sure I don't have any eye damage because of the drug that I'm on. So he also refilled my prescriptions, and then I went to labs, as you saw in the previous clip, and that's it. And what I like about this doctor's office, and I think a lot of doctor's offices are doing this now, I can get my lab results within like tomorrow. I can pull it up in the system and I'll know what my levels are. And honestly, I've been feeling kind of not really low energy, but just I can tell because I've been tired more that my blood count is probably lower, and I'll probably have to get a blood transfusion probably in the next week or two. I just can tell. And then I also had I had an appointment last week with my hematologist, and they want me to start coming in every 4 weeks anyways to have transfusions until I get on this other medication that I've had in the past, but you can't take it if you're trying to conceive. So because I'm not on that medicine, I can never pronounce it, so I'm not going to try. It starts with an H. But because I'm not on that, my blood count just drops all the time. And so to keep my blood up, I'm constantly getting transfused like every month, or I was going every 3 months, but it seems like here lately it's been every month. And so they want me to start getting my transfusions at Vanderbilt because they can just keep up with like my levels better than here. Because honestly, here in Huntsville, like I've had this conversation before, the level of care is just not the same for a patient like me because there are not enough patients like me here, I think. So yeah, that's a whole nother video. So basically, I'm gonna start going to Vandy every month and spending the day there getting blood. I don't like that process, but it is what it is, you know. So anyways, I just wanted to take you guys with me on this doctor's visit. It was pretty basic. I didn't really get a lot of film. I'm sorry. I'm just not comfortable yet. I don't even know if I can film. I did talk to the nurse. I said, are you allowed to do that kind of stuff? She was like, well, I don't know. You can ask the doctor. And I'm like, I don't want to ask him, even though he's cool, but I just didn't feel comfortable asking. And when she came in, all she did was take my blood pressure. So it wasn't really worth filming. So anywho, I said, I hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to go back home and owe this to y'all. If you're wondering where I got it from. It's so good. Mario will probably fuss. It's going to be like, how much water have you had? I've had like a bottle and a half today, which is not enough. So I gotta catch up. Anyway, that's it. I'll see you guys next week. That's it. I keep saying that's it. I don't have anything else to say. If you have any questions or comments, just put it down below and I'll be sure to respond. Have a good day. Bye-bye.